Hello everyone and welcome to episode number 3 here on the journey here on FIFA 14 Ultimate Team. Right here I'm kind of looking for some bench players, some good right mids from the Liga or French right mids, and I managed to pick up a Dimitri Payet for 1300 coins, which I might be able to make a little bit of profit when I sell him on. And I'm kind of looking for what kind of right backs do they have in the Liga and what kind of French right backs are there, because to be fair there aren't really that many highly rated. The most highly rated one is Bakary Sagna from the Barclays Premier League. So other than that, kind of looking for Abdullah Konko and throw a cheeky 1500 bid on him. But other than that, we managed to pick ourselves up a Griezmann for, I believe, 450 or 500 coins, so a pretty nice pickup there. It will be a nice player that we will throw in for fitness reasons. Here I'm kind of looking for Philippe Mexes because he looks to be like a pretty decent French centre back from the Serie A. And I'm kind of looking at this price, like 1700, a little bit under 2000 coins. So if I manage picking up for, like, I would say 1700 or 1800 coins, I would be pretty satisfied with that. And yeah, Sissoko had run out of contracts, so I decided to apply one of those. So we only got 2 more tasks remaining until we have that free gold pack. It's actually just a regular gold pack, not a premium gold pack. One of those was actually to apply a chemistry style, and since I had one of those in the club, I just decided to apply to one of them. So other than that, we're just kind of mostly looking through some bench players that we can have. But now it's finally time to head into our first season's match here. This is like kind of where the journey starts, at least with the kind of games. So kind of looking for someone to come up against here, and I think we come up against Hamburg United, and he is going to be rocking a Bundesliga team, I believe. Yes, he's rocking a Bundesliga team. I don't really know every one of these players there, but he's got Kakao, Kiesling, and Van der Vaart as their front three. And what I can tell about them, they're not really the quickest players in the world, but Kiesling is pretty strong. He's got good heading. Kakao is pretty much the same, but a little bit worse, and he's got some pace on the wings. And after a save there on this corner, Kiesling decides to score to make it 1-0 to Hamburg United, which I was not too pleased about, to say the least. I think the game was pretty even up to this point, and then he just gets a corner goal. And from what I found, playing this game early on, it seems that the corners are pretty strong. Headers in general are pretty strong, but after he makes a very bad free kick there, Dribble Cisse is able to make himself some space, and boom! We have 1-1 in the 41st minute, making it 1-1 just before halftime, which of course we don't want to go into halftime without while being down. So in the 45th minute we actually become a little bit lucky here, because we get a corner kick here, and from the corner I decided to do the exact same thing as Kiesling decided to, but in another fashion. Score a goal there with Mamadou Sakho to make it 2-1 just before halftime on the 45th minute. So in just 4 minutes we managed to turn this game around, but after a nice passing move, but he tried to make a passing move there. I steal the ball and we're on the counter attack. Like I said, with a pass to Dribble Cisse, which gets kind of lucky there to get the ball back, and then it goes near post, which is of course OP. Or not, I guess not as OP as it was in FIFA 13, but there we go. We got a 3-1 lead. We extend our lead, so it's always nice to have a 2-goal advantage. But that could be pretty rough actually. But after some lucky, I just decided to clear up with the goalkeeper there, which managed to get to Alexander Lacazette, which is a pretty quick player, but he doesn't seem to be the strongest in the world. And James Rodriguez with a shot, Dribble Cisse with a rebound, golazo to make it 4-1. So we're having a pretty nice start here. Not the previous goals, but at this point I'm just taking any goal that I can get. And he gets a pretty nice goal there. Goes dribbling from a defense to pass it to Kiesling to make it 4-2. And that is how the game ended. So 4-2, very nice start. We get our first win here in our first season's match here, which it's always nice having a good start to the season. And 4-2, it was a pretty even game, I would say. So 4-2, I mean, most of the goals that I had was pretty lucky, so it could probably have gone pretty much either way, but I'm pretty happy about the result there. And here I managed to find a Mexes for 1700 coins, which I'm going to stick on the bench and use him for whenever I need some fitness on my other players. So this is the point where my players are kind of running low on fitness. So I'm kind of trying out how these players at which positions will they fit the best, which position will they get the best chemistry, and I'm kind of trying to see what, like, because I want my fitness back on my main team, and that's why you buy players that have or to have players that you can just switch out and you can get back fitness, because fitness cards are generally pretty expensive, and I wouldn't waste money on that, because that's, at least in FIFA 13, it was about maybe 3 games for one fitness card. And it was pretty much every third game then that you had to buy like a squad fitness card. So that's what I recommend. What I recommend the most is probably to build 2 different teams when you have the money. But other than that, try to build like a league team and then just switch out players from whenever your fitness goes down. And this is actually a single player match which is back in FIFA 14. This guy is a pretty decent Premier League side with Asaidi. He's got Demba Ba, Aaron Ramsey, Derek Boateng, Diaby, to just name a few. And that centre back from Tottenham with 82 pace. So he's got a pretty pacey backside right there. But we get the game started here with Griezmann to Korkuf. Korkuf was the one that started off that move there, and he is the one to end it off, which is pretty nice. Korkuf is actually 6'1", so he's actually taller than you might think. But starting off here in the second half, a pretty nice passing move here. Lucky to get the ball back, but Dribble Cisse has the space. He's going to be able to slot it in pretty easily. But as I said, we'll take any goal that we will get. And yeah, I've had a pretty difficult time, I would say, to adjust to this game. It's a whole lot different to FIFA 13, but that's kind of maybe one of the enjoyments of a new game, that you gotta learn the basics again. And there is another rebound goal from Dribble Cisse. He's had a pretty good run thus far, having some lucky goals slip in and whatnot. It's a pretty nice move from Payet, I think it was, but his keeper managed to save it. I think he had Begovic in goal, and from the resulting corner, I think you can guess what kind of happens. And right now, Felipe Mexes scores, but what I'm thinking is I'm basically just going to show the goals. But if you maybe want to, you can say, like, show us a couple of more chances and not only just goals, because I do understand why you would want to see just the chances, just kind of see how the match was. And look at this was kind of ridiculous. Dribble Cisse jumping over defender to make it 5-0. So we're just absolutely destroying this guy at this point. And I think at this point he put on the controller. So here he wasn't playing anymore. So I just decided to slot in the 6-0 just to, I guess, rub it in his face. But other than that, that was the end of the game. So we take a very big lead or win here with 6-0. I think that was either 3 or 4 goals from Dribble Cisse, so that's pretty nice, getting our EAFC ES with you know, that coin bonus after every game. So yeah, and right here you can see we have completed all 13 manager tasks, so it's time to open our gold pack. Who will we get? Who will we get? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's find out. Open faster. We get Abu Dhabi, which is a French player, and we also get Dairo Moreno, which is a 5-star skiller. So he might sell for a little bit, but it's actually not too much, because to be honest, it's not the like most desirable of the leagues or desirable of nations. But I think I eventually sell him on for like 450, 500 coins. And Abu Dhabi, I will just stick in the club. But first, I will kind of see kind of prices going for. So a little bit over 1,500 coins. So that's pretty nice. So that's not a bad pickup at all. I mean, he's a Barclays Premier League player, so he will be desirable when I eventually sell him on. I'm receiving just a couple 400 coins just to get the most out of it. But that pretty much ends this episode. Next time we will be playing some more games. So anyway, hope you enjoyed it. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye!